Happy day. So today we are going to go through, I think it's about 7 or 8 different insurance jobs. Now, these insurance jobs range from something as entry level as an insurance follow-up representative, all the way to advanced master's degree, bachelor's degree, 5 years of accounting. So there's definitely a little something here for everyone. We're going to start with Multicare. Multicare is looking for an insurance follow-up representative, and all of these roles will be remote. So at Multicare, we strive to offer a true sense of belonging to all of our employees across healthcare networks. They said they have a dynamic range of meaningful careers, opportunities for growth, safe workplaces, and flexible schedules. So if you're looking for something like that, this would be a great opportunity for you. This is a day shift. Schedule would be Monday through Friday. You would be a full-time employee. The insurance follow-up specialist contributes to the financial viability of the organization by assuring that accounts have been properly billed and reimbursed. We're going to skip over some of that. It requires discretion and good judgment in decision-making and representation of Multicare. Work situations are varied and require extensive insurance billing follow-up and appeal knowledge and strong customer service skills. The position provides the link in communication between Multicare and the patient's insurance company's third-party payers and the providers of service or departmental staff. So their requirements, what they are looking for, they want someone who has knowledge of federal and state billing requirements. That's a preference. It's not a requirement. They want someone who has at least a high school diploma, someone who attended college. If you have an associate's degree, that's their preference, but they're pretty flexible with that. And it says that you may substitute a bachelor's degree in finance or business administration for experience. So even if you don't have experience in this role, it does look like they are prioritizing people with degrees. Some people do that, so okay. What they also are asking is that you have a minimum of 2 years of patient accounting experience, but again, that is subjective, and like I have told y'all in some of these other videos, it's fairly easy. You know, a lot of times you have some of the experience, but these are just words, y'all. Why Multicare? They've been named Forbes America's Best Employer by State in 2023, so it's very positive. This role is going to pay somewhere between $21.25 and $30.59 per hour. It does look like they are basing that pay scale depending on experience, degrees, certifications, etc., etc. So if you are interested in that, do hit the link in the description box to tap in with Multicare. Our next company, if it would actually load, I don't know where we went. Okay. Health insurance telesales agent. This is an opportunity with Broadpath. Broadpath, this is another remote job, of course. They're looking for health insurance telesales agents who will be responsible for answering inbound calls from individuals who may be interested in purchasing Medicare Advantage health plans and initiate outbound calls and reach out to potential customers or current members to address their inquiries and review various products and services. So it does look like people will be calling in and you will be calling out, okay? Your responsibilities in this role as a health insurance telesales agent will be to engage in active listening, to effectively identify specific inquiries and concerns while meticulously documenting required information. So if you've ever listened to anyone tell you they had a problem and wrote it down, left notes, you fit the bill. Ask pertinent and probing questions while conducting needs assessments based on invaluable feedback. Listening. Educate and guide members toward selecting the plan that aligns with their unique requirements, and then initiating outbound calls to reach out to people. So as long as you're comfortable making phone calls, it sounds like they're going to be very supportive. Now, I do know that in the insurance industry, typically you in it, right? So they are asking that you have a minimum of 2 years previous Medicare experience. Again, depending on what you've done, what type of industries you worked in, especially if you've worked in the healthcare industry and done anything with billing or payment processing, you may very well have Medicare experience. Active resident health insurance license and a willingness to acquire additional non-resident license in Massachusetts. So they will be coordinating and covering the cost of this license. An AHIP certification is required. They will cover the cost and provide the link. This is something that you have to attain before your training starts. Must have CE complete. I don't speak insurance, y'all, so I'm not sure what that is. And if it's due for renewal, so you either need to have it complete or renewed if it's due for renewal within 6 months of your training start date. They want someone who is able to get stuff done, grit, demonstrated passion, and perseverance, and be comfortable with soft sell techniques. So listening to someone say, I have this problem, and then knowing that one of the solutions is a product that your company offers. Hey, I heard you say da-da-da-da-da. Would you be interested in this particular product? That's soft sell techniques. Computer literate, you need to be able to type, operate Windows, understand how to navigate systems and things of that nature. Compensation. It doesn't look like they gave pay range for this, but do tap in with Broadpath if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. So next we have an opportunity with a company called Evident. Now this one is part-time. It's an insurance verification specialist, and it is also remote. It looks like their headquarters are in Atlanta, Georgia. It says that they are prioritizing remote first roles, and you can also check to see what it is that they have available. This is a low-paying job, but if you are just looking for a little something extra to supplement your income or whatever your financial situation is with your business, this part-time opportunity would have you working between the hours of 9 to 5. Again, it is fully remote, and working around 32 hours a week, but you should be determining this around the time that you are starting. The role involves verifying information via phone calls to ensure accuracy and compliance with insurance companies. Conducting phone calls, again, to do the same thing. Establishing, nurturing long-term working relationships with insurance agencies, being nice. Performing data entry tasks accurately and efficiently, typical things that you would think about. Providing reports to managers regarding the progress of verification tasks. If you've never done reporting before, I really wouldn't think too much of it. I'm sure the reports will be easy to pull. So a couple of other minimal things there. You can read through that on your own time. So here's what they are asking for. A minimum of 1 year's experience in business insurance, including familiarity with certificates of insurance or COI, at least 2 years experience in phone verification or customer service roles, proficiency in English communication with a strong emphasis on clarity and professionalism. If you are bilingual, it does look like they are really kind of prioritizing people who have those extra skills. Knowledge of Zendesk would be helpful, but it is not required. They want you to be adaptable and able to navigate things as they go and grow. So a couple things about Evident. It looks like they were named one of Atlanta's coolest companies. That's pretty cool. And they were recently named as the top 10 fastest growing companies in Atlanta and one of the best places to work in Atlanta. Again, this role is remote. I don't think that it's just limited to people in Atlanta, but it does look like they're Atlanta based. So do hit the link in the description box below if you're interested in that one. This next one is a remote position with Gastro Health. It's based in Miami, Florida, but again, it's remote, and they are prioritizing remote in any location. No weekends, no evenings for this insurance collection specialist role. Paid holidays, paid time off, benefits packages. They have competitive compensation. And it looks like the team is consistently growing, so there may be a lot of room for you to roll into a new role in a short period of time. Great work-life balance, okay? So this is a full-time role. You would be acting as a liaison between the providers of healthcare services the patients or other responsible persons and revenue sources to ensure that the accounts are being billed and charged correctly, updating patient information, negotiating payments of current and past due accounts by direct phone and written correspondence. So it looks like a little bit of collections, reporting any coding related denials to the coding specialist, pretty relaxed things. Assisting with special projects assigned by billing manager or supervisor. So in this role, they are open to someone with a high school diploma or a GED, but they would like for you to have at least 2 years of experience in insurance collections. So taking money for insurance payments that are due. If you have that experience, you may be a great fit. You will be a great fit for this role. Knowledge of medical terminology utilized in medical collections and billings, CPT, ICD-10, HCPCS. Words, y'all. They're words. You definitely do want to have at least some knowledge or be able to have some knowledge of those types of terminologies by the time you interview, okay? Experience with HMO, PPO, and Medicare insurances. If you've worked with insurance in general, chances are you have an experience with those things. Intermediate experience with Microsoft Excel or Office products is required. When they say intermediate, they want you to be able to open up a spreadsheet, type, things like that, send an email, create a Word document, and you must be able to read, interpret, and apply regulations, policies, and procedures. They have an abundance of benefits that they are offering to their employees, so do check out Gastro Health for this position as an insurance collection specialist. They were not clear on what this position pays, but it's a great opportunity, and it sounds like they're a little flexible with you landing in that role. Hit the link below. So, Sutherland, I think this company was called Sutherland Insurance. They're looking for insurance advisors, life and health open enrollment, and this is another remote position. This job pays up to $21.50 per hour for applicants that currently already have an active insurance license. And it looks like this is actually a temporary role, okay, that is going to be focused on open enrollment starting on September 2nd, and then this will extend through January 31st. Sometimes all you need, guys, is just a little bit to get you there, a little bit to get you in the door. Receiving inbound phone calls from prospects and use your proven sales skills to enroll them in one or more of the client's insurance products. Making outbound phone calls to prospects and use proven, they want heavy sales, guys. And it says there are significant advancement opportunities, and 80% of their frontline leaders have been promoted. So an opportunity to possibly join us full time after the enrollment period is complete is significant. It looks like they also offer monthly recognition and incentive programs. They would like for you to have an active L&H insurance license, valid in state of residence, high school diploma or GED, and then solid experience using Microsoft Office Suite. Again, being able to email, type within a Word document, pretty laid back stuff, y'all. A quiet and distraction-free work environment, and they will be testing your internet speeds. So next, with Insurify, they are looking for a remote digital insurance agent. Do you want to be this is remote. Do you want to be part of Boston's hottest up-and-coming startup? Insurify is one of the fastest growing MIT fintech startups. I don't know what any of those words mean, y'all. So like the university. Okay. MIT alumni founders. It's a female-led startup. $1.3 trillion market opportunity, and then they have a strong leadership team that come from companies like Kayak, Amazon, Wayfair, Microsoft, so on and so forth. So again, they are looking for digital insurance agents. They want you to meet or exceed your monthly policy sales target. So again, this is a very heavy sales position. They're looking for you to have a valid state-issued insurance license. Multiple states is a plus. Experience working in a high-volume call center. experience in cross-selling auto and home insurance packages. They would prefer that you have 2 years of or more years of experience in selling auto and home sales or home insurance, but it does not sound like it is required. Ability to follow a script. They want you to be high energy, have clear communication, and be extremely reliable and dependent. Okay, 20 days of PTO, let's go. 401k plan with match. They have health and vision insurance, parental leave, and they do learning and development stipends. So if you're interested in that, do hit the link below and check it out. Okay, y'all. Now, this is where we start getting into some of those big boy jobs, okay? This company is called Red Ventures. They are looking for a principal writer for insurance. What you'll do, research and write authoritative content on insurance-related topics, particularly content focused on showcasing expertise in the auto and home insurance industries. They want you to stay up to date on your knowledge. You are expected to lead a team of bank-grade insurance writers, providing guidance and mentorship to help them further develop their voice, style, and subject matter. Strategizing new content types, collaborating with internal teams. This is a really big job, y'all. This role does pay between $105,000 a year and $135,000 a year. They want you to have some of these experiences. They want you to be self-motivated. They want you to have a proven ability to guide a team. This is why it's so important for you to make sure that you have metrics and things like that listed on your resume so that they can see those from the time that you apply. I don't see anything here about degree requirements or anything of that nature here. They just want you to have the skills. So I encourage you to shoot your shot for $105,000 to $135,000. The worst thing these people can tell you is no. So do check out this. You want to make sure, guys, that you either are getting your resume updated for the types of jobs that you are applying for, or at the bare minimum, you would have something like exhibited strong research, writing, and editing skills in my role at XYZ company as a blah, blah, blah. Like, verbiage that you see in the job description needs to be on your resume as well. Lemonade Careers, this is just a wild card just because I saw they had a lot of different insurance jobs available. All of these are remote, and you can hit the link below to tap in with them on their open roles. But they're looking for, and again, these are some big boy jobs, y'all. Actuary, global head of underwriting, associate insurance product manager, senior actuary, senior actuarial analyst, senior actuarial manager. They're looking for analysts and managers. And also this state filing manager position was one that had kind of piqued my interest here. And with this, they want you to have some experience with managing a team, experience with state filing, regulatory compliance, and relevant insurance industry. But again, guys, this is another extremely high-paying role, making $110,000 to $120,000 plus equity and benefits. So do tap in with Lemonade if this is something that you are interested in, okay? And then our final job, I think that this was one of the most interesting jobs that I had seen. Risk Strategies is looking for a casualty broker for the national brokerage team. This is a full-time remote job. Support risk strategists, regions, and industry practices as a national resource in the placement of new and renewal casualty programs. Analyze and compare insurer coverage forms, finding opportunities for improvement in creative manuscript forms. Prepare regular market condition reports, blogs, and specific articles. Represent Risk Strategies Company in the market by attending insurer meetings, presentations, and other industry-related functions. This is a big role, guys, and I feel that they weren't asking for too much, considering everything that you would be doing. They would like for you to have a bachelor's degree from an accredited university or an abundance of years of experience, and sometimes it's like 5 to 7 years of experience is okay. They're looking for someone who has middle market accounts casualty broker experience with 3 to 5 years of experience working on casualty placements, primary and excess, whatever that means. Participation on new business opportunities and experience as a domestic casualty broker with a solid understanding of loss sensitive programs. I don't think it says directly on their website what they are paying for this role, but if I'm not mistaken, when I was looking a little earlier, this one was in the $70,000 to $80,000 range. But if you are interested in this or any of the other positions that we talked about here today, do hit the link below in the description box. And if you need any assistance with updating your resume, or if you are looking for resume templates that you can utilize on your job search, you can hit the link in the description box below for that as well. Good